There's one massive problem with Star Rail. One massive problem, and I don't know how many people know of this. Spoilers, it's the backpack space for relics. It's absolutely terrible. You can't hold any like relics really. And it's not just me being like a hoarder. Most of the relics I have are used, and all the ones I have are really good and waiting to be used by a future character. But because of how small the relic space is, I can't even fully build my algae at all. Like the build is just really bad. You can see right here, the build is tragic. Like no substats. That one's good. That one's pretty good. That one's pretty good. But I can't really get this relic because all my relic space is full. I'm not really hoarding any. I just have good sets of like one of each. Well, some of them I have like 2 sets of. Some I have 5, some I have 0 basically. But the relic space is actually really bad. There's a bunch of new characters coming out, and I can't even farm for Sunday because I don't even have the relic space for him. I need Sunday in this team, as you can see. Like, I also need another character for the future, and I can't farm relics for that. And I've been DMing HOYO, and they haven't responded even once. Probably gonna actually email them next because I'm desperate. But yeah, this problem is actually really bad, and it just completely walls you. Like you just run straight into a brick wall, and all progress just stops because the relic space. You can sift through a bunch of them. I have a bunch of set things, like all of the bad ones. And I sifted through as many as I could, and I'm still left with this much. It's actually really bad. Hopefully they add more relic space in the meantime, and hopefully you were looking the character in the face the entire time. But I haven't seen many people talk about this, many YouTubers, streamers, or anybody. I really haven't, and it's actually surprising. Like, they're doing all these new builds, and they haven't run into inventory problems yet. Like, dude, I took a 4-month break from the game. I didn't spend all of my time grinding relics. Actually, to prove my point, you could see level 80 characters everywhere. Like, I can scroll all the way over here, have level 80s. But the real kicker is actually the traces. I have been leveling up traces because I was stuck in max artifact space for the longest time. HOYO needs to actually fix this. Like, dude, all the way over here. Yeah, that's where it starts to slack. Like, dude, I even have, look at this. Basic attack 7. That's a waste. That's an actual waste, but I did it anyways. Like, I'm just min-maxing a little too hard. But yeah, let's all get everybody to complain about relic space, please. Oh my god, HOYO needs to listen for that. But HOYO does add a lot of good things. They don't listen too much. Some people are complaining that you can't skip the story, even though they said they were working on it a long time ago. They're still working on it. Just be patient. But yeah, they added this stuff, which is really handy. Like, if you want to pre-farm for this guy because you think he's hot or some shit, then you can pre-farm for him, which is really awesome. Not only that, but the recommended builds are really good. Like, I was going to make a bunch of guides in the past for like Genshin Impact characters because not many people know like what to use, and then this right here, like, it puts the best one right there, first one, and then the second best, third best, but there's even a whole button right here that shows you what's recommended. Why are people using this one? The wearer has to inflict weakness break. Are they doing a 2-piece? Why aren't they using this one? Okay, never mind. Maybe I can make guides still. Yeah, okay, so I do need to actually keep talking to people and trying to like show you guides, because this one is the best, like, by far, unless you need speed for some reason. But yeah, and the def is way better than the health. Like, it's night and day. Night and day. But if you have really good substats, it honestly just matters what one's better for substats. But if you if you had to compare the two, HP or def, def is a lot better. A lot better. This is actually useful on shields. But that's a topic for another day. Maybe I'll go into like a whole like guide on that. But today's topic, yeah, relic space. Let's all spam HOYO's DMs to get the relic space up. This really needs to go up. I'm actually like dying over here. I can't level up my algae. I never even tested her yet because my set is so bad. Like, look at this, 35 crit rate. That's sad. That's actually sad. And then you have other crit rates that are, well, crit damages and crit rates somewhere. I like how I showed all the ones that gain crit rate buffs through their kit. Yeah, 80, and then 90, which is crazy. 200 and 146 speed. 200 almost to 144. Like, I have a lot of really good builds. Oh yeah, you'll see that I neglect speed a lot, because I just do that. That's another topic for another day. I forgot to mention that the 30 crit rate and, like, no crit damage makes the character practically unusable. I have no speed, no crit damage, no crit rate, no bitches. Like, the character is practically unusable. And compared to all my other characters that have 80 crit rate or 100 something crit damage, I really cannot use Algae. She's extremely bad with the build that I have. So that's the whole problem here. I can't use the new character that I just tried to get because there's no relic space for me to get relics that make the character actually good and not die immediately or take 2 hours to clear like a random mob. But if HOYO wants to keep adding characters and keep adding stuff, they have to keep increasing the backpack space. I really wonder why that would be the case. It's almost like new artifacts are coming out and the inventory space is, you know, not increasing at all. Like, I still need to farm both of these sets. I think mainly just this one. Yeah, I still need to farm this one. I don't think I have... Actually, I don't think I have a single one. Not gonna lie, I think I have 0 of these. Maybe 1 or 2. Why in the hell would it increase your crit damage and max HP? What? That's suspicious. That's sus. Something's about to get released that's made for this. But anyways, yeah, that's all for today. And I will see you in the next one. Ah, one more. One pin. I'm missing 1 pin. He's taunting me. He's actually taunting me. It's actually funny. No, I'm just gonna let him hit his little jig. Anyways, I wish you luck with this new event thing. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna take actual months to fully max out that level thing. I don't know what it's called. But I'll see you later. Silver Chariot out.